Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm JuZ and welcome to episode 1 of JuZ Reacts season 3. Let's go. Welcome. Coming up on the show we have the English Assassin, but right now we're doing an artist called Vision MC. They are from northern New South Wales, Australia, and they do hip hop. And the track is called Over. But before I get into the video, let's tell you a little bit about it. Vision MC spent many years caught up in the ravages of addiction. After living his life for a long time, he began the everlasting struggle of recovery. As each period of sobriety became longer and longer, he began to incorporate his personal struggles into his music, and that's when he learned he could use music to make a difference. People were reaching out and saying they felt like him and pushed his drive even further. He now dedicates his life to telling his story of recovery and supporting those he meets through his music. His music style is a refreshing blend of cinematic, atmospheric music mixed with a unique ability to freestyle verses in a way that vividly immerses the listener in the emotional journey. He draws upon personal experiences to make music that tells a story of hope. Each individual recovery journey has its own story and it's just waiting to be told. Let's freaking do this.
Vision MC.
Can you look me in my eyes and tell me that it's over? Tell me that it's over. Can you look me in my eyes and tell me that it's over? Is it really over?
Well, first things first, I really like the female vocals in this track already. It's very clear, crisp, and very, very unique.
Cold air of despair as it hits. These thoughts inside of my mind shift. Like I'm waiting for a moment of clarity. They all point a finger of blame to embarrass me. This addiction caused me friction through my life. Every day I used to struggle just to survive. Now I'm feeling like I can't even strive anymore. I was waging a war, settling scores like, hey, you're supposed to feel like it's always over, when I really stood here and never got closure. I still sit here on the daily, smoke the doja, but sometimes it's hard when I barely even cope, Look me in my eyes, tell me this is truth. As I sit here changed in this vocal booth, how am I supposed to shed my tears, reminiscent of my peers who've been struggling down here for years? And that's the truth of the matter. These rhymes really hurt me in the heart, stab me like a dagger, cause I carry all of the anguish. Sometimes it hurts me in the heart, hard to manage. Like how am I supposed to keep chasing my tail? Every day as I fall I seem to fail, but I'm trying to do something in my soul like heal, instead of always keeping my pain concealed.
Look me in my eyes and tell me that it's over. Tell me that it's over. Can you look me in my eyes and tell me that it's over? Is it really over?
One thing I find is that sometimes the lyrics in the chorus can be easily misunderstood, because when I'm listening to words like, is it really over, like this, it makes me think, oh, is somebody's breaking up with somebody, you know? Anyways, let's keep going.
Always laughing at me, my inner self and reflection. Sometimes it's hard, this shit gets depressing. I've been going through life, learning all these lessons. I gave up the addiction, really. It was just stressing me out too much. I was losing my head as well as my touch. Like I couldn't really keep the components moving. I felt like I was stuck in a delusion. Like how am I supposed to really get past all the trauma in my head? What the fuck, I swear I'm running out of breath. I'm racing the moon as my soul gets consumed, and I feel like there's no leverage left. How am I so depressed through most of the days? I gave up the liquor, let it all wash away. Upon the clarity inside of things I had no control. Like I was losing my head, my heart and my soul. Tell me that it's over, I really need closure. I feel like sometimes I'm way too exposed, laid bare.
Oh, this hits really hard, guys. You know, when you go through an addiction, you really, really pay for it, but you also learn from it at the same time. And I really, really feel these lyrics. I really do. There's nothing else I can say to this part.
With chest hair, screaming to the night air in cold despair. How the fuck am I supposed to feel when I felt like they all left me jaded and bitter? My thoughts, emotions, barely coping, still poured like a river to let you know I'm on your block every day to deliver. And they said this is just heaven sent. These are my regrets underneath my breath. Feeling like I'm praying to a God that doesn't exist. Many nights I almost slipped my wrist like I wanted something different instead of feeling like I'm nothing and insignificant. These are just my inner reflections. Sometimes as hard as work can get you down, it's depressing.
Oh my God. Yeah, I really like this song, guys. It's so painfully relatable. I can relate to this track because, well, I've been proudly clean off of alcohol for about 3.5 years now, and I'm going on 4 years. All these things go through your head when you're going through addictions and you're trying to kick the habits. It's kind of like a complicated thing because, you know, it changes the way your brain thinks. It changes you as a whole person. I'm looking at it and I'm like, this is how far we've come. We write songs about it, we write blogs about it, rewrite books about it, and sometimes we write lyrics about it alone just to cope with how far that we've come and to deal with all of the things that come along with it. I don't know. It's indescribable. Like if you've dealt with addiction of any kind, please let me know in the comments because this is extremely powerful. And a lot of people who have been through it obviously can relate to it like I can. Down to the next track. Coming up next, we have the English Assassin here with their track A Selfish Pain. And they do indie, rock, alt pop, political, and hard pigeonhole, whatever that is. And they say here in their description, I've never been a fan of guilt. If you feel guilty for something, then you need to act to at least try and make things better. Feeling guilty but doing nothing is utterly self-centered, and your guilt is a selfish pain that does nothing to help anyone else. So from this perspective, I wrote this song. I'm a settler of unceded Indigenous land. Feeling guilty about it helps no one. The only thing that helps is action. I hope this song inspires more people to act. I have just released my first solo album, Dear America. It's not us, it's you. It's an outsider's critic. All right, here we go. A guilt is a selfish pain. Now I see why it's called a selfish pain. And with connecting the dots to what English Assassin just said in their description here, that's very, very, very powerful and very, very meaningful way of looking at guilt and how it can make somebody feel.
Privilege is not in doubt. Our privilege of free handout. Our privilege and accidents of birth. And our position no indicator of our worth. Our lives lived in others' homes. Our lives built on broken bones. Our lives are easier because we chose the language, made the rules, and wrote the laws. Our guilt doesn't right the wrong. Our guilt is useless as this song. Our tears don't wash away the same, because our guilt is
I gotta say that the changes in the scenes here are extremely hypnotic.
just a selfish pain. Fuck it. Do something. Fuck it. Do something. Fuck it. Do something. Because our guilt is just a selfish pain. Fuck it. Our guilt doesn't right. Do something. Fuck it. Our guilt is useless as do something. Fuck it. Our tears don't wash away the stain. Because our guilt is just a selfish pain.
Okay. Right, another track that had some significant meaning there. It's just another track where, yes, let's change the world by making the right decisions. Really nice track. I thought it was very, very hypnotic. And that the video was as hypnotic as the track itself. So thank you so much, English Assassin. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for enjoying joining in on the show. I'm going to be doing these shows weekly, as voted by you. 75% of you have voted yes. Anyways, that's it from me today. And don't forget to please like and subscribe to the channel for more videos like this. And if you're in a band or an artist who would like to submit a free submission, there is a link in the description down below. I hope you all have a great day, a great night, wherever you are. Peace.